morning. Good early morning. You two, hold on 1 second. Pre-trip. On the pre-trip. Six. Uh, Waking up, Yeah, starting real early today, but you know what? I'm reinvigorated. Um, you know, thanks to my friend Cookie Peace to help me out. You know, she'll be waking up later on, later on today to come on and help me out. But for now, we're going to just go ahead and start the morning. We're going to go ahead and start our day. And thank God for waking us up. And thank God for, putting us on the path, you know, staying on the path and staying in our lane. All this trucker talk actually means something. Some of us, being in your lane, staying in your purpose. We've got all of these Bible thumping preachers that say all of that good stuff. Then we find out that they're adulterers. We find out that they're of the LGBTQ, and that's got nothing to do with it. I didn't make the rules up in the Bible, and they're doing stuff immorally and stuff like that, but they got big, nice, cool words. You know what I'm saying? And I'm not hating that. Look, that's your, that's on you guys. But I'm trying to live by whatever God that I decided to believe in, and and move forward in that aspect and whatever. And I'm not trying to be preachy because look, I've been hurt in the past by you know preachers that use God to they use God for their own purposes. I got a pastor still owes me money to this day. You know what I'm saying? And that's horrible. You don't treat people like that. And took advantage of me. But that's all right. I was just reminded of that today. But funny how when people you want to get rid of somebody out of your life, lend them money. You'll never see them again. And I was that person that didn't have a freaking dime. But and normally if I don't even have a dime, I'll try to give it to you. But when you take advantage of a person, yo, that's some that's some sad behind stuff. All right, let's rock and roll. Let's get on the road. Let's 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 start our theme song on the road. Yeah. Can't wait to get on the road. Yeah. I'm going to laugh and joke with you, my freaking friend. I can't wait to get on the road again. But I'm trying to get out here. I'm trying to be more dedicated. I'm trying to be more, you know, more about this because you know what? I'm gonna get the hours that I need. We're gonna do that. I trust Miss B, but I don't know if those hours that you do with this vertical crap. So I'm gonna do. I don't truly believe it yet. I'm gonna do some vertical, and then I'm gonna do, I'm gonna do my normal horizontal. We're gonna the subject, so y'all know this isn't a bait and switch. We're gonna talk about the subject the last 45. We're gonna talk about the subject the last 45 minutes. The subject, the subject in the front. Right now, I'm just gonna talk about a whole lot of other stuff. It's just going to get together and have a conversation. Wow, there's a lot of people out here at 3:30 in the morning, but I'm on the Florida interstate. Let me go up a minute. Sorry, there's a lot of people out here this morning. And I wonder why. Usually 3 o'clock in the morning, everybody ain't mama ain't up, but that's okay. Man, I just spilled coffee right on me. I didn't realize I got like, all these pants, all these socks, and all the other stuff. But I forgot to bring some shirts. I wasn't planning on going home tonight because I don't need to be late twice. So the whole gist of the plan today is to drop this off in uh, north of I forget what town it is. It's a Publix north of actually where I live, and I'm gonna drop that off, and then I'm gonna come back down to where I pick up in Noonan. I'm going to drop the trailer early, and then I'm gonna go outside the gate, reset, come back in and get my load. You know what I mean? So I can get up and go. You don't have to rush. Get out. If I go home tomorrow, I'm only gonna have 5 or 6 hours of sleep. I'm gonna be pissed off. I'm gonna be frustrated. Yeah, I like going home, but sometimes you got to. It's really 100-mile round trip, and it's it's not feasible for me to be doing that, all the time, and I just gotta watch out for it. And that's okay. That's all right. I don't want to. I do love going home. I do love that part of it, but at one point, hopefully, the wife could turn the water on. She overthink stuff, and I need my saw water. So hopefully she turned the water on. I need to check. Oh, I forgot to check the camera, but I can't do it now. I'm live. But hopefully she turned that water on like an asked to. Understand it's gonna want it being dead. I don't want it dead. Um, you'll see what I'm saying. I dropped some sod the other day. It's not a whole lot, but I cut it up in strips and spread it out because that's the kind of grass that actually it spreads by stolons and rhizomes, which is like roots that one falls on the top of the soil, the other one falls on the bottom of the soil, and they spread out. But again, it's sod, so it needs to be watered. So I'm hoping it's watered. If not, I'm not to freak out as it. I need to water it tonight, get it out the way, so forth and so on. But as you guys can see, this is my life. As you can see, this is what I do. I drive for 10 hours. I rest for 10 hours. Then drive for 10 hours. Rest for 10 hours. Drive for 10 hours. It's, it can be taxing, uh, but hey, the nice word, it's a living. You know what I mean? It's just part of getting out, doing what needs to be done, so that you can have a life. It's sad that in our country we got to work, work ourselves to the bone. And these stinking politicians, they're raising. By the time you get to, they keep on raising the retirement age. By the time you finally get there, you'll be dead the next fucking. You'll be dead the next freaking year. You know what I mean? And we've got to stop voting these idiots in there. We really do. And Crooked Peach was saying about fluoride trash, and we're all the same. Because if we don't got no money, we all don't got no. We don't have no money. And you know, in the government and these, the Democrats and Republicans are trying to keep us from realizing that both these freaking parties are that both these parties are either doing us wrong. That both these parties are, messing with us, and both these parties are not coming together to help the people. We should have what's the word? We should have a term limit. So then when you come in, you'd actually do what you said you were going. Do what you said you were going to do. But hey, it is what it is. It is what it is, my friends. Boy, we had to do a lot. Let's see. My windows are so freaking dirty this morning. But
after 3/4 of the mile, keep left towards Interstate 75. Interstate 75.
we are destined. I'm stopped at exit 62 this morning, and I'm gonna get me some water. Hopefully they're gonna be open. Oh my God,
Now keep left.
with my luck, with my luck, they're probably ain't gonna be open. Let's kind of miss the days of 24-hour Walmarts. I kind of miss those days. Oh, because I used to be able to sneak in, some of these Walmart parking lots in the middle of the night, get my shopping in, get what I needed to get done, you know, because see, some of these, some of these spiteful ass people that go to Walmart, they'll park like right behind my truck or right in front of it, so I can't maneuver out, and then think they slick. Uh-uh. That's why I know certain ways on how to park now. I park with a little bit of space in front of me where I can maneuver out of it, but a car can't get in there. You know, because if you do that to me, I'm flattening your tire. Yes, this is for entertainment purposes. Only you do that, your tires get flat. You know, everybody's got some stupid idea that the world revolves around you. Yesterday, I'm coming down the highway. They sent a message out. I can't see it while I'm driving. Technically, I'm not supposed to be looking at it. So I pulled into the middle median, threw my hazards on so I could get a quick look. And the guy, a guy in the car, he rolled down the window. Hey, that's not a parking spot. I know that, you fool. I had my hazards on. Something as simple as that. Hey, that's not a parking spot. I know that's stupid. Really? Uh, boy, but this is the world we live in. World we freaking. Hey, there's my parking spot. But, you know, the fact is that when you struggle to get the hours and you want to do stuff the right way, you want to gain the right subscribers, you want to gain the right friends, you want to gain you want to do it the right way so that you can be proud of yourself in the end. Because again, I know a lot of people run my playlist. Okay, and for the YouTube algorithm, I'm just using that as the beginning of a story. I don't want you to, if you want to watch it on your own, that's on you. If something that is exciting for you to watch, that's on you. Um, YouTube pushes out what they want to push out. They push out their more higher end people because I be wanting to watch other folks that are in my genre, my other friends, the other people that I know, the other people. This one lady, man, oh my god, she's like Susie Homemaker. It cracks me up, but I'm very intrigued because she's good. We did this and blah blah blah, blah, blah. And now I'm subscribed to the channel because I want to watch what Susie Homemaker or whatever is doing. And I'm not trying, I'm not being mean about it, but I'm just saying, okay, you caught my attention. Okay, you caught my eye. Uh, you know, we as content creators, we as human beings, you know, you got to catch someone's attention. If it's by the person that you are, you're going to catch their attention. It's going to take some
We're
time.
approaching a base station in
But
5.0 miles.
when that time is taken and that time is appreciated, you're going to be the one that enjoys the results. I noticed that I've become another part of a genre, and it's really been. I'm not going to talk on it too much until I got it's going to be a subject. It's going to be a subject of one of the live, but we're working. I've been working on self help. I've been working on self understanding, self realization, because we all talk a lot of smack, but all of us are hurting about something. You know what I'm saying? Something has affected us, something has bothered us, something that has been a part of us, and we don't even realize that we've been affected. So, what's the word? Adversely, from kindergarten, middle school, to high school. You remember in the high school, there's certain crowds. You had the A crowd, the B crowd, and then the loners, the ones that would probably come in and shoot the whole daggone school up. You know, you had and you had people that would make fun of you, and you didn't realize that you was a part of this crowd until you got made fun of. Um, but then later on in life, a lot of the people in the B crowd that were made fun of, they actually made something of themselves. They actually moved on to be you know businessmen and women. They've actually moved on to be entrepreneurs. They actually moved on to be technical support and stuff like that, and computer programmers and stuff. And they made something, and then but the B crowd, the A crowd, they wind up being drug dealers, you know, drug addicts, and things like that, and wind up living this miserable, sad life. Not saying it did everybody after that, but then we have people that have lived a mediocre or middle of the lane life, and they remembered they watched the phoniness of Facebook. I'm gonna say it like that. That everything's okay. I know everything. That's what Facebook is. Everything's okay. I know everything. You can't tell me nothing. I'm posting all of this bull crap, especially with the women. That because instead of you posting, you know, saying I keep making the wrong choices. Many, you post these pre-made statements. Men ain't shit. Men ain't squat. Men ain't this. Men ain't that. But as the old guru who passed away, Kevin Samuels said, a lot of that is just the only like 8 or 10%
You are approaching a way station in
of
1.0 miles.
the population. A lot of us were the people that you swiped, what is it, swipe left or swipe right or something like that, and you didn't think anything about those folks. You didn't think anything about, it was all about the look. Half the time, one thing I'm learning, man, you could have the best looks in the world, but you're ugly on the inside. You could be beautiful on the outside, but you're ugly. You're horrendous. You're like what you call it? You know, uh, the Wicked Witch of the West on the inside. Okay, don't go that way. Go that way. Hope I'm not overweight. That, that's not gonna be cool. I think I am. I want to be the one time I get to scale this thing. Let's be the one time I do scale this thing. We got the green light. Yay! For you folks that don't know, all trucks in every state have to go to a scale house. And each set of tires, the steer tires, the front two tires, the drive in the back, and the trailer tires have to be a certain weight. And a lot of times, you know what your weight is. A lot of times, but sometimes it could be wrong, and then you'll be fined for it. And that's it's to help the roads. The trucks won't be overweight, and because you got some states, man. It's in the West, but the roads are so indented that there, there's like indents in the road of truck tires. Really? See, this guy gonna cause an accident. This idiot. See him? Stupid. But hey, look, I drive. Look, I keep causing my own accident. I'm not trying to cause the accident. Let me roll up the window. Sorry, I keep on forgetting I'm live. I keep on forgetting I'm live. I cause, I'll cause the accident. And oh, but back to what I was saying is, I've become another genre of self help and healing. Why? One, because I don't have the time to go to the proper go through the proper channels to get some counseling. And all that counseling is it's someone that you know has not been in your shoes but has been in your shoes. What do you mean by that? That they have the experience of college, they have the experience of Sigmund Freud and all of that other mess, and they also have the experience of they've seen certain things before and so forth and so on. They're not. Some of them are doctors. They got the PhDs and all that. But some of them are but their experiences let them know that, hey, I got some steps that's gonna help. That maybe these steps, if you follow these steps, that you wake up in the morning and you say to yourself, I am somebody, or you you don't talk down to yourself, or you don't do this, and you don't do that, and they have a second and a third opinion on what you did. See, a lot of times, everybody wants to go. Everybody, like, we'll get a husband and wife that'll go to, and I hear it on Reddit all the time, that'll go to counseling and then don't want counseling no more when they think that the counselor is taking one person's side, and then they're not taking your side. It's not their job to take anyone's side. It's their job to listen to what's going on and to analyze, because they have no no foot in the game. But a lot of us, we think they have a foot in the game, you know, because we want to keep our authority. We want to keep our foot on people's necks, especially in marriages and relations. I need to keep my power in this relationship. You know what? I don't want no power in the relationship. I want to be able to come home and release all the chains of my life and situation, and have someone hold me and let me know it's going to be all right. But I also want to be able to, if I need to, when we both go together out the world, to put the chains of protection on, so I keep an eye on my wife, I keep an eye on, and I'm able to protect her, or say, let's go, this is dangerous, this is a danger zone. Danger, danger, danger. A lot of times when you're walking and you walk into a, woman's shopping, and you guys be like, look at the pretty cloth, look at the pretty cloth. Okay, I'm like, well, I need to, okay, how many exits do we got here? If something goes down, can I use something as a weapon? If something goes down, can we hide or get out of here real quick? If something goes down, which way do I need to go? Do I need to have my back against the door, or can I see the door? Can I see someone coming through the front door? Can I see a person? If someone starts acting up, do I have to have the ability to go into protection mode? It's just stuff like that. But we get into relationships, but we don't fully vet the person that we're with. You hear stories. Just like if you want to really be, a lot of times where people go, for interviews and stuff like that, they don't really find out who that person really, really is until until later on. But take that person to, you know, what you need to do, what you need to do, take that person out on a date. But before you go on a date, go into the restaurant that you're going and set them up. Pay the waitress or waiter to give them bad service and see how they act and see how they treat people. If you're looking to marry that person, set them up. See how they act. See if they're calm, cool, and collected, whatever. And work it out with the waitress or waiter and give them a big old fat tip. And then, just say, do it only for a little while, then come back and apologize and blah, blah, blah. Because you'll see what that person really is about as how they treat other people. We got so many people that go to church. We got so many people that, and it says in the Bible, do unto others as you want done to yourself. But they never do that. They in church are hooting and hollering, oh, thank you, Jesus, and listening to the choir, and the choir, and the choir that's getting paid, the choir director is getting paid 40, 50, 60, how big the mega church is, they get paid arm and leg to put on the show, but not really bring anybody to Jesus. Not really bring anybody to Jesus. You're going to church on Sundays for a show, but you're not being transformed. You're not being reformed. And then you go out to the world, and this is who the person you show you are. Oh yeah, you go to church, but are you really changed? Are you really saved by the blood of Christ Himself? Are you really changed? Do you really know? Are you really looking at morality? Are you really looking at, again? The Bible does say thou shalt not kill, but why do we have the death penalty? If you really want to get rid of abortion, start teaching your kids to act right at an early age. The Catholic religion, we're in the Catholic religion, is a sin to use contraceptives with all these diseases going around. But I digress. Let me know in the comments if I'm wrong. But if you look, I don't believe that you should stop a woman from having a choice. But it's ridiculous if this woman has been raped or a child has been molested by their freaking father or uncle. This stuff goes on, and I'm sorry, that's disgusting, and forgive me for that stuff goes on. But you're going to say that there's no excuse and they just have to have that baby, that child. We can barely feed the world now. You know what I mean? And again, I'm not for or against, but you got to think about that stuff. You got to think about it. That you're so enthralled in that, and you're not even a woman. You need some women to make that decision. Men don't need to be making that decision. You know what I'm saying? And then I see one person said it's stupid. It's stupid that my tax dollars It's stupid that my tax dollars are for mandatory, testing to see, if the paternity of of the father when the son is pregnant. You got so many women that are lying and putting these babies on other men and forcing them into a life of servitude. You got men that are going homeless because they can't pay child support, and that's their fault for not using a contraceptive. But you got men that's going homeless. There was one, the lady knew the guy. It was on paternity court. If y'all have seen that, and the lady knew that he wasn't the father, but the guy went to jail for 5 years for not paying child support. And the judge said, "Ma'am, do you know who?" Said, "Yes, I talk to him all the time." That's some straight up evil. She sent a man to jail. I'd have walked across and knocked the bejesus out of her. And yeah, no, and I know that's wrong to say, but I went to jail for 5 years, 5 freaking years, and I don't condone violence. Or, sorry if y'all think I do, but no, you deserve that. That your 5 years. Wow, that's some sad. That's a sad person. We got evil, men, evil women, and I just say that when you give to somebody, man, look, you got to put them to the. I said all that to say that you got to put them to the test. You got to start looking past the bedroom. You got to start looking past your lust. Are you in love or are you in lust? Let's go there. Are you in love with this person? Or are you in lust with them? Are you in lust? Are you intrigued? Are you intrigued with their muscles? Guess what? His muscles gonna go when he get older. He gonna get a big belly when that testosterone, production stops, or she gonna get a big belly, or when she having a few babies or whatever. Are you ready for that? Are you ready? Are you ready for the attitude? Are you ready for the gratitude? I had one thing we was talking about having an attitude, attitude for gratitude. Are you thankful for anything? Are you thankful for anybody? Something as simple as being thankful that, I'm thankful to be alive. Something as simple as I'm thankful to be breathing. Something as simple as I'm just thankful to be thankful. I'm thankful to be thankful. Oh my God. Something that simple. Thankful for a job. We don't think. Guys, you don't realize that we're not destined. You're not destined to be alone. Oh, yeah, where's that lady? That one lady, she says, I shouldn't have divorced. She's on, it's on TikTok. I shouldn't divorce my husband. My husband put me through college. I became a supervisor. Because I was a supervisor, I was in this authority. I thought I was up here and he was down there. I shouldn't have divorced my husband. And then she talked about which I shouldn't have divorced my husband. I went through this life of promiscuity. I'm in charge. You can't be in charge of me. Ladies, you don't realize in the end, you're still in charge. You're still in charge. No matter what the Bible says about submission, you're still in charge. You're still running the show. Because, look, all my wife has to do is give me this funky look. And I'm like, my head is down. Yes, dear. What did I do wrong? Where do I need to go? How high do I need to jump? You still in charge. No matter what that mess say, I used to, they stopped them. They stopped the, I'm the man in my house. I'm this, I'm that. When stuff go down, uh-uh. They ain't all that. Trust and believe. We are nothing without you. I'll admit it. We are nothing without you. Because we were destined to be together. Not all of us, not all of us. I've been with this woman 9 years. I get excited when I know I'm going somewhere. Ain't nothing like that feeling. I don't ever want it to go. I don't ever want it to dissipate. I don't ever want it to disappear. I don't ever want it to see it lacking. If I have to read a book, if I have to rekindle, if I have to relight the flame, I always want to be able to do something in that aspect of my life so that I know we gonna be all right. Because you talk about drugs, methamphetamines and stuff like that. When you in love with the right person, man, oh my God. When you in love with the right person, that ignites something in you that mm, mm, mm. No crack cocaine, no liquor. Y'all do know alcohol is a downer. Alcohol is a downer. No liquor. Oh, man, no liquor can give you the buzz that a good, loving partner can give. Man, boy, just just make you lick your lips. Chop your tongue to the top of your mouth. Man, you just taste that. But see, we don't look at that. It's all about money. It's all about what's going to happen when you ain't got no money. What's going to happen then? What's going to happen then? Man, bro. But let's switch over to another story. Okay, I spotted and I saved it. I knew he was going to. He put the guy's got a Ryan Green S Orator. If y'all go look at back in my thing, I got two of them, but I seen one. It's missing pieces. This what cracks me up about what you call it. It's missing freaking pieces. Oh, it's missing pieces. And the guy says, "Oh, it's got three new tires, but the handle is flopped all the way forward. The cover for the right side is gone. The cover for the left side is gone. The pulley for you can see the pulley to start the mower is gone. Two or three of the tines are missing. I can see it from the picture. You can see that it hasn't ran in years, but you want $500. I want the thing for parts, a parts machine. Get the parts I need off of it. Take some of the other parts off and scrap the rest. You know what I'm saying? Take the parts I need off of it and scrap the rest. but they was quick to deny my little $100. You want $500 for something that ain't gonna work. You can't buy the parts for this thing to get it back going. They don't make them no more. See what I'm saying? You can't buy them. They don't make them no more. You ain't gonna sell it for what you think you're gonna get. But that's how they do with that's how they do with Facebook Marketplace. They want full price. They want full this, full that. Okay. Uh, Let me know how that works. And how that let me know how that's gonna work. Let me know how that's working for you. let me know if that's working out for you. Because 9 times out of 10 it ain't. You know what I mean? 9 times out of 10 it ain't gonna work. What? Well, good luck with that, player. Oh boy. Yeah. Wonder, where so that's all right. This is this is this is day two of trying to be like Swoops. I don't see how they do it. I'm just being honest. I don't see how they do it. I don't see it. I don't see how they do it. But we gonna try. We gonna give it the good old, the good old honest to goodness try. Um, like I said, a part of I was gonna wait till the last hour or the last 45 minutes to talk about the subject, but I'm gonna say this. I just left a rest area. You know, when you get out the truck in the morning, you need to know your surroundings. Look, look between the truck, look behind the truck. Where I was parked is actually extra long. It's for like double trailers, so it's extra long. I didn't I didn't back the truck up all the way to the woods. I backed it up halfway. And the reason why I backed it up halfway is so I could see behind my trailer a good distance. I could see behind my trailer a good distance with my flashlight to see where are you. If you're trying to sneak up on me or trying to do that or trying to do this, who is this? Crap. Sorry. Wrong button. Hold on. Hold on.
Good
Good
morning.
morning.
In there. What are you doing, crazy
I
man?
am on a mission
You
to be
are.
like swoops
Woo!
like me. I am on a mission. You hear all these stories of people that do live for a long time and get all these hours and
Yes.
all of these time. I'm trying, but I am slowly dying. I am dying a miserable death.
Yes, yes, yes. I got you. I got you. Oh my
I'm
goodness.
dying. I am slowly dying a miserable death. I know I can't do it, but I'm giving it the whole honest to goodness try.
You know what? The funny thing is that I've been up for over an hour, and the first thing I did when I woke up was look to see if your crazy cat was up here. But you
Yeah.
weren't here then, and now you're here. Like, oh my lord.
No, you didn't get the message. I've been doing it for 51 minutes.
Right, I just missed you by like 10 minutes until
Oh,
now.
okay. Oh, okay. But
Crazy
and
girl.
the thing is, like I said, I'm reinvigorated. I'm gonna get over this hump. I'm like, how Mike says about having the hours or whatever. I'm
Yes.
tired. I want to get over this hump. I'm gonna get to the next level, but you got to do it. You got to say. I'm just sitting here mumbling
So
and,
how far do you
and
have
sit
to
there.
go?
Oh no, I'm I got a good distance.
Okay,
Um,
yeah, me too. I ain't even
I
trying.
got six. Oh, no, I got I guess 590 hours to get to the next level.
Okay, all right. Okay,
Okay,
yeah. You can
590,
grind it.
and
You can grind it out.
yes, yes, you can grind it out. You hear these stories. Well, so and so did live for 10 hours and they got 1,000 hours. Oh, come on, man. Come on. I love you to
Okay,
death.
well,
I
okay,
respect you,
yeah,
but come on,
it's a little bit.
come on. Yeah, that's a
That's some fuzzy
little
math, y'all.
bit. Yeah, you fuzzing. Come on, man. Now they maybe got 100 hours or something. Nah, come on, man. But yeah, okay, and I was gonna do half and half again, but I really don't think when you do the vertical, like, you can do a StreamYard. There's a free StreamYard that you can do.
Mm-hmm.
That you can go sign up for it. They give you like 10 or 20 hours that you can go live on StreamYard, and then
Pretty
after
sure
that you
it's
gotta pay
20.
for it. Yeah, you gotta pay for it after that, and that's okay because I sat there and learned StreamYard and so forth or whatever. Then I finally said, you know what, I'm gonna pay for it so I can have do other things.
Right,
But
and it's like
it's
$20 a month or something, right?
yeah, exactly.
Yeah,
So
yeah,
I'm going. I've invested a little bit of that in trying to do whatever, but
right.
it's I don't know. I don't
I
know.
don't know.
Like I said,
I don't know. You
exactly
silly.
because I want to keep growing, but I just like right now I'm growing at a steady pace, which I'm very happy.
Yeah,
It's
yeah.
not. I'm not going by leaps and bounds because that's one thing you got to worry about. Jealousy will creep up in you when you see other people that they just started and they got over 1,000 subscribers. Wow, that's not fair. I've been
Well,
I've been doing this for 6 months. I've been doing this for
yeah.
3 years, and
Mm-hmm.
then you let that creep up in you, and then now you're mad, and now you're going on other people's lives and saying, "How come you're not watching my channel?"
Oh yeah, I'm not never gonna say nothing like that. I promise you that.
You
So
see what I'm saying?
you see me
So
over in teachers. You see me over in teachers yesterday, did you?
yeah.
Okay, yeah. Well, I let her know, and she shouted out to you in my comments about that. Just so you know, sir, because I let her know. I was like, can't stop been telling me about you. I just couldn't find her freaking
Yeah,
channel. Like,
yeah. No. But Miss Phoebe, she works late night. She does like part-time work, and then she's trying to build her stuff because she's got two channels. One is that, like I said, is the
mm-hmm.
prime channel, and
Yeah, I accidentally found that one day. Oop.
yeah. But she's
Oh,
she's cool. Oh,
yeah,
but
she is.
what? Now that you're here, let me show you. I'm going to
Uh-oh.
show you
Okay.
what I was trying to.
Yeah, I don't know
That's
what
what
was
I
going
sent you in
on.
the email. Let me show
Okay.
you this. Let me show
Oh, I got an email from a company, just so you know. It's no big deal, but they told me having me try some stuff out and do a
Okay.
video about it. I don't know. I'm thinking maybe. I don't know. It's a tiny little thing, but it's
Oh,
something.
try it. Try it. Try it. Okay. Here it comes.
Oh my gosh. What?
That is going to be a new segment. It is so
Love
funny.
that.
It's so funny. And I looked on I looked at the thing. It said gardening update. I said
Oh no
perfect.
crap! No way!
Perfect.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Yeah. That's what I was trying to send you. See, I'm gonna
We
start
have
doing.
been having some internet issues intermittently because we've had these, the whatever these weather systems are that have been rolling across the country and across the East Coast. We're just country bumpkins out here. We don't know what we're doing.
Yeah, yeah. Yeah.
Well, that was
Mhm.
awesome! Holy crap! Oh my gosh, I really like that.
See,
One
that
of these days, I'm gonna
see,
figure out how to do stuff like that.
yeah, I gotta show you which ones that are free, and then you know, the
I'm gonna
that
try it out.
the
Trust me.
other, yeah, the other thing that is a thing that you can do on your phone. You do it on your phone, and then I just what that is two clips. I just added them together, so it just made it one long clip. You know what
Wow.
I'm saying?
Yeah, I
Just added
do.
it
I do.
together,
Hmm.
and I added some music that I downloaded from YouTube Studio. So everything is legit and all in the same, you know, proper, yada yada yada.
Right.
So but that's what I was trying to send. That's what I was trying to send you. So if you look in your email, that little piece, it should have like a little
It
button,
does. It does. It just
like
didn't want to do
a
anything.
download.
I was like, what in the world
Oh,
is going on here? What in the world? I'll
maybe
try it
you
again.
have
I think it
to,
was the internet connection. That's what that was.
or maybe that you try it from your phone, but maybe you got to download UCut. That that's the
Oh, yeah, yeah. That could,
if
yeah,
you
that could
download it's
be.
free.
There you go.
It's
That's
free.
why.
If
Yep,
you
because you would
download
need
if you
the
download
program.
you
Okay.
yeah, if you download UCut, it's free. Or download it on your phone, it's free. And then you can like play. You can download that video, and then just save it to your phone, and then you can move it from there or whatever. So
Yes.
I don't
Okay.
know how you move it.
I'm figuring out a little bit at a time. I promise you. I really am.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
But
But
and with my videos,
that's the.
oh, sorry. Go ahead. What?
Go ahead. No problem. No problem. No problem. Talk,
I
I
haven't
bet
even had my
you.
coffee yet. I'm so sorry.
I know, me neither. I mean, I'm drinking mine now, and I'm still dying. I'm like, oh my god! I said, why did I
Holy
do
hell.
this stupid shit? You know,
Well,
excuse my friend.
because you needed to. Because you just
I
need to
know,
get
I
out there.
know.
You need to get that out there. Yeah. Um.
Yeah,
Oh,
yeah.
okay. So with my videos lately, I'm not editing anymore. I'm like, screw this. I'm just going to do what I'm going to do and put it out there because I can't. I can't. I spent, 6 and 10 hour days trying to edit a video that ends up being 5 or 6 minutes. I am not doing that crap anymore. I'm just not doing it.
Well, with the UCut, what I do is I use my phone to make the video.
Hmm.
Then I go on UCut. I put the intro and I put the outro. And then I add music to it. I don't
And now you're making it sound too easy
unless
not to try, frankly.
yeah. You see what I'm saying?
Okay.
I do the intro
Yeah.
and outro, and I add music to it, and then that's it.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying?
I'm
Or
going to try that. Hmm.
or I'll add the bits and pieces of the whole thing. It's not one long video. Sometimes you can actually. It's much more easier to with I do it. If I do a cut, not a cut, but I just do like a 60-second or 2 minute video looking at the lawn, and then I'll do this one. I just paste them together, and I'm spending 3 or 4 hours on the daggone video.
Oh. Did you strip the leaves off of those peach tree branches, limbs?
No, I forgot. I'm gone. I'm nowhere near
I
the house,
know.
but
I know.
I'm gonna tell the wife if she can. If she can, you know what I mean. But I'll be
Yes. I
home
want them
in
to
a week.
succeed for you.
And look, they were gonna get thrown away anyway. So
I know. Oh, yeah, I've done the same thing. I mean, I have some on the porch right now in a big mason jar, and actually a couple of them. And yeah, and some of them have rooted. I've now had them put in soil, so we'll see what happens. But
Yeah.
yeah, see what happens. It'd be all cool if you had like a
But
whole grove of peach trees.
they were hanging over into the neighbor's yard. So I was like, well, let me be nice and flip, you
Yeah,
know.
before the HOA hit you.
Yeah. And Norma's like, why? Norma's like, why are you cutting the tree? She's
Oh,
such a brown thumb. But you know, when
you better stop that.
yeah, why are you doing that? Look. If you want to get out here and figure it out, learn, you know, oh, but the water, you know, and I'm trying to tell her, look, we need the water, especially it's not going to rain next week. We got to water a little bit. I know, oh, we got to pay the water bill, but yeah, I understand. But if you want stuff to be green, you got to do it.
You really do,
You know?
yeah. I mean,
It's like with lawn,
it's crazy.
with grass, you got to have at least an inch a week, minimum.
Mm-hmm.
So, and I forgot, I have a remote that's hooked up to my hoses in the front. I took it off because last winter it busted and cracked, and I had to buy another one. I didn't want to buy another one, so I got to hook everything back up and set it up again so that I can keep my my grass watered. I don't leave it all day. I just run it early in the morning for 10 to 15 minutes, and then that's it every other day. So I'm not trying to go crazy with it. I just need to have some liquid on my lawn, or you know, and
liquid
then
on your lawn.
You know, yes, and then I want to put some. I want to put some. I want to put someone. You know, I'm gonna put another one there, the peach trees and the apple trees, so that I can keep. You know, do the same thing. Because you know, and my grapes, I have grapevine.
Hold the phone. What are you talking about, grapes? You got grapes? I ain't never heard you had grapes.
Yeah.
What kind of grapes you got?
Yeah. I got the Walmart grapes. You ever see them things you walk to the Walmart and they got the little grape bushes or whatever that thing is? I got two. Yeah, I got two of them.
What kind were they? Green or purple? Or?
Yeah, they're green. They're green.
They're the green table grapes. Oh my god.
Yeah. They've been.
Yes, they've been. Oh.
Yeah, before I was doing that before, you know, got in with the food crowd, you know.
Right.
And they're huge. And what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna start spreading it out because the vine I'm gonna get a spike and some cable to wrap it around it, and you know, and see if I can just make it go like a little longer. You know what I mean?
Nice. Yes.
I have a little green fence around it so the deer can't get to the bottom. They can get to the top of it, but they can't get to the bottom of it. They won't wipe me clean, the fucker. But
I'm
you know,
so impressed right now. I'm so sorry. I can't.
Yeah.
You growing you go ahead on. Oh my.
You should see. Oh wait, I'm gonna do a video to see my hydrangea. Oh man,
better.
They came back so awesome. Oh my lord. My hydrangeas came back so. Oh man. That was, to be honest with you, that was it was, I call it my miserable stage. I was still a little bit miserable. Mm-hmm. You know, I wasn't really doing the YouTube yet. And I was going across the United States. You know, I'm going and I would stop at certain Walmarts where I could get the truck in there. Right. And I would look in their garden section for half dead plants.
Oh.
It'd be like $1 or $2 or whatever. That's normally $20. And
this is a whole shot. I can't stop. That I could not have imagined.
I gotta. Let's see if I can post some of the pictures. It like half dead. I had one time. I had my passenger side of my truck. It had about 20 plants, and you know, and I mean, I had all kinds of stuff. And I'd wake up in the morning and have bottled water, sprinkling water on everything, talking to the plants. Hey guys, good morning. How y'all doing?
Hold the phone. Hold the freak up right now. Oh my! You're a plant daddy. Hold a second. Hold up.
Yep.
Can't stop to the rescue.
Yep. I'm telling you, I had this. I kept on. One time I had a freaking forest in here, man, and
Oh
I
my
was like, okay, I gotta calm
God,
down. I was fine.
crazy.
And then and I'd be on the road for weeks, and by the time I bring the dang old things back to life, and then I bring them back and plant them in the yard.
I'm just saying, look,
I plant them in the.
listen, may I please, sir, may I just ask that you consider the following? Since you just did the little video intro for my can't stop to the rescue. I think you can rescue plants. I'm so serious. I did not
The
know you was a
sad part
plant
is,
daddy. Ooh.
but the sad part is, I think word got out of Walmart, and they said they were like, stop killing off all these plants. And I haven't found no deals no more.
Well, they do
You
have them,
know?
but the deals that used to be $1 are $5. That's the new deals.
Yeah, yeah. You
Um,
see what I'm saying?
mm-hmm,
Word
mm-hmm.
got is okay. We need to hire somebody to water these damn plants, and like you motherfucker.
They do still they
Like
do still have them deals. I'm telling you, I do see people getting some really amazing deals, and I don't get out much. Really, I don't, because I'm just done with all that crap. I'm just done with it. I spend enough time out in them running this roads and all that. I'm staying home mostly. But they'll get some deals sometimes. I mean, they get like bag soil for $1.50 a bag for the big bags of soil and a whole load of plants, and they spent like $20. I'm like, what? Wow,
no,
that's
no.
awesome.
Look, I don't even look. I got a pickup truck. I don't even try. I try unless I'm in a rush. I don't buy bags of soil. I'll go to they have like lawn care distributors or whatever,
Yes,
and I'll get a scoop of topsoil
yeah,
for $20.
exactly.
I
Yeah,
get
we
yeah,
don't have a truck. I've had
yeah,
stuff like delivered out here. You can't really get anything delivered now because the
yeah,
bridge is closed. But fortunately, we have some neighbors who we barter with them, and we actually get some bagged soil from them that's helping me to
yeah,
add to the garden outside of being in ground this year.
yeah.
And yeah, I would love it if I had a pickup truck. That I This would just be a big old dirt hill. The whole thing,
Well,
dirt
look,
and wood chips.
it was so funny. It was so funny. One of my Christmas presents was a trailer. A utility trailer, 6x8. She bought it because she knew I bought that. Remember, I told you I bought a lawnmower that was on fire. She bought that so I could go get
Yes.
that. Yes, but
Wow.
I've been using that trailer. I'd get like a tarp and have them put
Mhm.
two scoops. I can take one scoop. You can take one scoop in the back of your pickup truck, but you'll bottom out the pickup truck. You get two scoops. So I put two scoops on my trailer because my trailer can handle it.
Yeah.
And that's the way that I do it. And then if I have one place where it's a horse farm, and I just send the lady a text, and I could go park with. She has a mound of horse manure that I could, pick that up, and I just grab the, that's my
Okay.
workout for the day.
Okay. Hold,
And
please.
I,
Again. Hold. You are blowing my mind. Okay. You got
yeah,
you
I
rescue
found
plants. You got a pickup
it's free
truck.
horse,
You got a trailer. You getting horse manure. Well, you got farming to
free,
make it. Come on now.
yeah, it's free horse manure, and I
That's
back it up to the
awesome.
yard, and I just start throwing it, I just throw it across the
Mhm.
yard, and then it just,
Mhm.
because originally, if you'd have seen, I gotta post some pictures of what my yard used to look like. Oh my God, it was decimated when we first moved in, and I've been spending years just revamping, redoing, re this, re that, and it's been an adventure.
Right.
It,
Oh yeah.
it's been an
Mhm.
adventure
Yeah.
because, like, if you look at the top of I'm almost at the, I'm not at the top of the hill, but I'm on the way going down the hill, and
Mhm.
there's a small, like, between the asphalt and my driveway. there's a small channel. So when I guess they redid the road, they covered up the channel. And what was happening before we moved in, when it would rain, the water would come down that channel and then make a beeline right across my front lawn, and it
Oh
was just
yeah.
eroded. It was like 20 years of erosion. There was a big crater in the front yard.
Oh wow.
In
Yeah.
the middle
See.
of a
Yeah.
big crater.
Mm-hmm.
So when I started realizing what was going on, I went with a sledgehammer and whacked at the top, and I removed that that asphalt. My wife said, "Oh, there's a bump there." Well, babe, it was always supposed to be a bump there. Sorry. It's my car. It bumps. Look,
My
I need that
yard.
water to keep. Yeah, look at the fucking yard, man. I mean, sorry.
That's not cool.
Look at the freaking yard. Come on.
Mhm.
And then and like I said, I have a video. If you can see the flooding coming from my neighbor's yard, and
Yeah. No, thank you.
it makes you cry. Flooding going over the retaining wall that I ghetto rig, and that's why I spend time trying to find ways to fix this stuff that
Yeah.
doesn't cost an arm or a leg.
I do the same thing. Yeah.
Yeah, I was going to get a new retaining wall. And she's like, "I want brick," and this guy, I'm telling him what I want, and then I said, "Well," and I'm thinking about this. He put it all together. I said, "I didn't tell you that. I just wanted a quote on the retaining wall." Next thing you know, I got $7,000 quote. I didn't tell you to do all that. Switch it up, and he never got back to me. He was like, "Oh, screw you." Okay, stupid. You don't want no money. That's one
Right.
thing here in Georgia, man. They don't want money. They don't want
Oh,
your
you're
money.
in Georgia. Oh, okay.
Yes,
You're in
yes,
Peach Country. Oh man,
yes, yes.
that is
They
awesome.
don't. They don't want your money. They don't. And I'm like, I wanted to. Oh, but
And the funny, I do think about frequently. I think about because you like or you need to too, because you're in that HOA. You're always working on your lawn and making it really nice and pretty. And I'm always trying to
yes,
kill all the grass here. I want it all to die. I
yes,
just don't want grass at all. I want food everywhere, but I can't get food everywhere because you have your drain field for your septic system and all that. You're not trying to grow food on your septic draining field. No, that's nasty. Ew.
well, you do know some of the fertilizers that they have are made from human food.
I do know that. I cannot believe that shit. I cannot believe that we aren't more aware and that we aren't like arms up in the air going, what the hell are you selling to people? This is nasty.
Yeah. Like I don't know if you go to the Home Depot, Milorganite. That's what that's made from.
Morganite is human poo poo. It's
Yeah,
pretty gross.
yeah,
Yeah, and
yeah.
the first one I ever saw, it was like a local municipality brand, not for around here. I don't buy that crap anyway. I have in the past, I've bought fertilizer in the past, and it's for me, it doesn't do me any good because I don't know how to use it right, and I'm an inconsistent gardener at this stage in my life. So I just use the chicken compost. But I was tripping the first time I seen one of those. I was like, no freaking way. And it's got all these contradictory warnings on it. Like it's safe for one thing, but not for another thing. And they don't make sense. Like, what? What are you talking about? Freaks me out. I just really, with all the animal poop everywhere, we got to use human poop on our food stuffs and in our gardens and that's gross. Ew. Nope. I'm done.
I mean, I don't know the technical part of it, but I know that the conversion, once it's converted, but I don't know about food consumption. I'm just trying to fix my soil. I'm just trying to put a topsoil on there, and I'm gonna do a video where I mix the dirt. It's really not dirt; it's shredded wood. The topsoil bags that's shredded, it's shredded wood.
Okay,
but
so
I mix sand and some other stuff in there,
Nice.
make it better.
Yes.
Sand and
Yes.
peat moss, sand, and some other things to make it better. So that because over the years it still breaks down, and then I'm getting
Yes.
a hole again.
Exactly. Yes.
So I'm just trying to build up. Like I found a place where I can get some Georgia red clay, chucking that on there, and chucking this and chucking that, and it's a hot mess.
Oh,
But
you
it's
really
it's
are
funny.
building soil over there.
Yeah, yeah. It's just taking
Okay.
a while, but
It does.
it's taking a while. I
And
can't
it's
do no
going to.
more.
It's not like you have like you can't just have, truckloads of dirt delivered or whatever that you can just randomly take your time with. You're working within parameters that kind of limit you. So,
Oh my God, I did one time.
oh no.
I spent $200. I got 18 tons. Norma went to Florida for a couple of days, and I got 18 tons delivered. This was not screened out stuff. This had
Okay.
rocks and
Yeah.
boulders and
Mhm.
pipes and shit in it, but it was
Mhm.
$200. Man, he dropped it in my yard, and I was too cheap to go rent something, and
I bet you won't do that.
ooh boy. That was a 12 pack. That was a
Ooh.
12 pack of Bud Michelob Ultra and
Mm,
a bottle
mm,
of,
mm.
Evergreen whiskey. Ever
Ever.
what is it? Not Everclear, but it was Ever something. It's a cheap whiskey, and
Oh.
boy, I spent three. I think it took me 3 or 4 days to move that dirt. And
Oh
my
God.
God,
I'm
like
so
you said,
glad I live where I live, dude.
I would never
Oh.
do that again.
Yeah,
But
we got wood chips
yeah,
and it's been over a year and they're still not all spread out. So yeah, that would not
yeah.
be a good thing for me to do. Or did you get it all done
And
before Norma got back home?
I got it all done before she got back home.
Wow, you were
And
dead, weren't
the,
you?
yeah, I was dying, man. Every night my feet were swollen, and oh my
Yeah,
God.
that's not funny.
But you know what? You get to that point because my backyard, my backyard was so decimated that
Oh,
it was like a valley, and you could tell that was eroded away. It was eroded. It was about. So when I moved that dirt, I put a pipe. I dropped a pipe in like with the beginning of it was like a regular drain pipe, like a couple of big inch-foot drain pipe, and then the other part was I duct taped it, and then it had like some holes all in it so that it could empty out. And
oh
I
yeah, yeah.
went,
I have a bunch of that crap
yeah,
down here.
yeah, and I made me a drain. I made a drainage area, and then I put rocks, rocks in it, and the
Okay, wait. It
cloth
sounds
covered
like
it.
you built a French drain. That's what it sounded like to me.
Yes, I I,
Oh,
I,
okay.
I built a ghetto French drain. It wasn't
Hey, you know
perfect,
what?
but
If it works, it works.
it worked. And then my neighbor he kind of hinted at you built that in my yard. I said, look, I said, buddy, come out here when it rains really hard. One way or another, it's coming through your yard anyway. I'm
Mhm.
sorry. But
Mhm.
it's going to be at the end of your yard, the end corner. I said I could build it all the way till it leaves your yard. I don't care, but either way, it's coming your way. It's the way this shit's built. I said, I'm sorry, bro. And I could put some gravel there so it doesn't roll on your. Yeah, I'm trying to be a good neighbor too.
Right.
But
Yeah.
but I can't stop it. And I showed them, so you can see the way it comes. And and I just filled in that valley all the way down, and then and then then it rained again, and it eroded away the dirt. I said, "You mother effers!" Then I went and bought some sod. I threw some sod on top of that, cut it into pieces, and then grew in. Then the crabgrass took over, but it's holding it in place.
Yeah, you
So
gotta give that crabgrass, and then here I have crabgrass, but mostly what I have is this crap called Burstein. It's goose grass. I freaking it. Oh my god! But yeah, you gotta give it credit because it does hold stuff in place.
yeah, yeah,
Like at least that
but
doesn't wash away. We're all on. This whole piece of property that we're on here. It's a it's a pretty heavy slope, and so we fight erosion all the time.
Okay. Yeah.
Hmm.
You need to find there's certain plants that will hold that ground in place. That's I just don't have the money for it.
Well, which ones are you
It's
talking about
certain.
getting?
I haven't. I gave up. I just threw some grass on there. I was like fuck it.
I
But see,
mean,
I've been conscious. I've been concentrating on my front for so long that I'm trying to transition to the back, but I still got work on the front. But I've
well,
been
yeah, you need
throwing.
to. Go ahead, sorry.
No, go ahead. I was gonna say-
Oh no, I was just gonna say, yeah, you need to, because well, in this, especially because you live in a neighborhood at HOA, you have to spend some time on how the front looks, but the
Yeah,
back is for you.
yeah, you got to keep on. And here's the funny thing is, it was a couple of years back. I don't know if I put it. I don't think I put it on YouTube, but I think I put it on Instagram. But
Hmm.
I was way in the west. I think it was Nebraska, somewhere in Nebraska. I used
Oh,
to
whoa,
in
you
Nebraska,
were in the West.
and I was always. And this was the thing. I always would stop at the truck stop, and if I could see a farm place, like a farm store or whatever, I was
Yeah.
looking around. I thought I was Farmer Joe, and I remember I walked in there
Uh
and
huh.
I found a 50-pound bag of red creeping fescue that didn't have a label on it. I said, "Ma'am, how much is this?" And she was like, "I don't know," and blah blah blah. And they were going back and forth, and they said, "Well, give me $100 for it." And it was a 50-pound bag of this grass seed. And I knew for a
Hmm.
fact that that daggone stuff was two and some change. I bought that thing so quick, and I was
Messed
literally
it
running
right up.
across the inner. I was running across the highway with a 50-pound
Like
bag
Frogger.
over my shoulders.
Oh my God,
Yeah,
you
with
killing
like
me.
a 50-pound bag of grass seed on my shoulders,
You
huffing and a
crazy.
puffing, trying to get it and shoving it into the side of the truck. And I just been spending years throwing this shit out on the lawn because the like red creeper fescue works better in the shade. It's a shade that it finally
Okay.
came up in certain spots in the backyard. I got a row of red creeper, I said, "Holy shit! I know what that is. That's right there." It took years for this stuff to come up.
Maybe it'll
So
creep all over the yard,
I'm hoping, but
right?
I just been throwing it out there, and it just finally took. So I mean, if I could get it to go over the other crabgrass or whatever, I don't know. I'm gonna start. I'm gonna figure something out.
You are gonna figure it out. It's gonna be all right.
Yeah,
I
but
think that
see,
the reason why Swoop can go so many hours, by the way, is because she does that whole multitask thing with a whole bunch of people, and it
yeah,
makes it like a big old, like a talking party. It's so fun being in her, just listening to them. Honestly, I'll be rolling. Like, my God,
you
these
look,
women,
look, look.
y'all are funny as heck.
You gotta watch. The only one I'm gonna warn you about is the Saturday night one.
Oh, I can't even stay up that late. I ain't gonna lie, and I'm not gonna try. Just not. I've
No,
heard the
no,
stories, and I'm
you
like, y'all are crazy.
you will be afraid. The
I
stuff
would.
that I'm not even going to repeat what them women say late
No.
night Saturday night. Because I
Uh-huh.
was like, I sat there and listened. And I'm like, I was like, oh, I officially found the wrong live that I don't need to be nowhere near. I don't need to be near this live. I'm telling you right now. And I really started getting scared. And I was like, you know what? I was saying Norma's going to have this psychic implant in my
You know
head.
you better get the hell
And
off of that.
I got off there. I was like, oh. I said, I ain't never going back there. Because if my wife found out, I'm not going to be able to play on YouTube no more. I was like, no, hell no. If my wife found out I was on it, the stuff that they were saying. Remember Dr. Ruth? Remember Dr. Ruth back in the 80s?
Yes, I do.
Dr.
Yes, I do.
You thought she was controversial. These women, the
Oh,
stuff that they were saying, I'm like, oh my lord, oh my, you can see, you can just imagine.
oh,
I held my chest. I was like, oh my lord,
oh, Lord,
yeah,
yeah. You
and I'm
really
like,
didn't.
oh
You stumbled into the wrong damn room.
yeah, I'm like,
That's funny as
I'm in the
crap.
wrong place, wrong time. I want to be able to play. Just like everybody laughed when I said it, but I mean it. Don't approach me. You got some, single women. They come to Home Depot looking. I'm looking like, I'm going down this aisle.
Yeah.
No, don't mess up my fun. My fun is Home Depot. My fun is, the Tractor Supply store, whatever. Don't come in
Yes.
there.
Not
Don't
late
bring your
night
single ass in
Saturday
here.
with Swoop in the
Yeah,
frame.
Saturday night,
No.
like no, not player, not player. We good.
I can hear you blushing. I can hear you blushing.
I wasn't blushing. I was purple nurple. I stopped breathing. I stopped breathing. I'm like, what in the hell? I was like, what the heck? He's
Oh,
saying that on YouTube?
yeah. Oh, yeah. I have seen some things. I'm like, oh my gosh, I did not know that you
And
could do
then,
that on Facebook.
and
What?
then
I mean, on YouTube.
some of them be, I mean, freaky. I mean, when
Nah, I'm
you say
good.
freaky, no. When I'm telling you freaky,
I'm
oh
good. Look
no,
here. Look, I am pulling weeds and dropping seeds around here at Crooked Pete's. That's what
no,
I'm
no,
doing.
yeah, no. Look.
Here,
Mm-mm.
no, no, no.
There's certain things,
Exactly.
and I had to learn it the hard way because I got a talking to from Norma. Norma spoke to me, and she went off on me, and all I could do
Mm,
was put my head down, and I didn't realize, and I wasn't doing nothing of what she was saying I was doing, but I okay, I just learned a valuable lesson. No matter what your intentions are, you gotta watch and respect people's boundaries, and that was a boundary that I didn't
oh
realize
yeah,
I crossed
definitely. Hmm.
because, first of all, if you'd have spoken to me, I would have corrected. I would have corrected it right then and there
Right.
because I talk about how much I love my wife. I talk about how much I appreciate her. I talk about the love that I have for her. So I'm
Hmm.
not trying to disrespect her in any way because she started having flashbacks of other people that cheated on her. I'm not that one.
Yeah.
I'm not that one. I need to revive. I need to rejuvenate my marriage, my love. I'm not that one. I'm not going to do her like that. And the
Yeah.
reason I say that is because it means something to me. This I really did. I've only taken this wedding ring off once when I almost broke this finger, and she was like, "What is? Why did you take it off?" Because my finger swelled up so bad that you had to cut it off. And some said, "Take that ring off," and I felt bare. And she was like, "What's the matter with you?" And I put it on my other hand, but I had to make sure because I almost broke that finger. I
All
was
right. I
like,
have a question. It's gonna
yeah,
be kind. Wait, do you have tattoos?
yes.
Okay. Well, why don't you get one tattooed on your finger?
Oh no, I'm done with it. I'm done. Look, that shit hurts.
It does hurt.
Everybody
It's not
trying,
being funny.
that hurts like a mother. That hurts like
It
a
does.
mother
I
mamma
have a
jamma.
very large one on my back. Well, it's large for me, and yeah, and I was like, oh my god, I felt flayed while I was getting that done, and it has so many colors in it and stuff. But yeah, I won't do that again. No,
Oh
I'm
my!
good.
I got, I got. I used to collect comic books, and
Oh Lord.
I have a picture of Marvel Comics Presents #7 Wolverine on one arm, and then a crucifix with the beads that the Catholics wear, that's wrapped around it
Yeah.
on the other arm. 'Cause I almost converted to Catholicism. I
Oh
almost
yeah. No,
converted,
there's too
but then
many
I
rules on
realized
that.
yeah, I realized that I was doing it for the wrong reason. I like the sermons, but I was like, I'm doing it for the wrong reason. But I always liked the crucifix. You know, I always liked the crucifix and the meaning behind it. You know, so that's what I got. But boy, these suckers hurt.
Hmm.
When they did it, like the first one, the Wolverine. When I got Wolverine, I didn't know that you wasn't supposed to get drunk before you. I was in the Navy. And I was like, okay,
Wait,
I'm
it
not
wasn't
gonna get
your
a
job
U.S.
to
Navy.
know that. It was the tattoo artist's
Yeah,
job to know that. But you were
I
drunk and
wasn't.
you got your tattoo.
Yes, I was. You know, I wasn't gonna get a U.S. Navy tattoo, so I said, let me get this. And that guy did one. He did one pass, like, and like, okay, no, 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 I'm good. But this was a big. This was a big biker dude. He was like, "Shut up!" Boom! He sat me back down like he's gonna get his
You
fucking
sat down and
freaking
shut
money.
up, didn't you?
Yeah, I turned white as a paper, a
Yeah.
sheet of paper, and
Hmm.
because I was, I was like falling, losing consciousness, but he just kept on,
Oh
and
man.
I mean, but it was freaking hilarious.
You
I was
did
like,
not
okay,
care,
I
did
never
you?
do it again.
Oh
And
gosh.
then the second one, I went through I was going through a very short midlife crisis, and I got that one, and I started buying this stuff. I had my ears pierced.
Oh
I'd rather get
jeez.
another
Okay.
tattoo than to get my ears pierced. That lady, she pierced my ear, and I was like, ah! It echoed through the mall, and
It
everybody
did.
thought I got shot.
It sounded like you
Everybody
got
thought I got
shot too, didn't
shot.
it?
Yes, and
Yes.
I swear, I thought I got shot. I screamed, and I remember one time it got out of the hole before it healed all the way, and I was like, "Fuck that!" I left it out. I was like, "Fuck that damn thing." Then
Okay.
I took the
So
other one out. I was like, "Fuck these earrings." Then I
you're so
seen my
silly.
I see my checking account. I said, okay, this midlife crisis is over. I'm not buying another motherfucking thing. I
Yeah.
was like,
The first time the
nah.
first time I ever had my ears pierced, it was with ice cubes and a sewing needle.
Oh, wow.
It took so long. Those stupid holes are still in my ears. I hate them. So I don't even wear earrings anymore. I was have holes in my ears.
Well, I remember in my first match, I wanted to get my ears. That was not before. That was before the guys only would get one ear pierced or something like that.
Mhm.
You had to get the right
Mhm.
ear pierced because the
I don't
wrong
even
ear
know which
meant
one
that
was
you
which.
the wrong ear that meant that you was gay or whatever.
Yeah,
And
I
then
don't
I
know.
I had mentioned it to my first wife. She's like, next thing you know, you're gonna want to wear a dress. Like,
Oh
okay,
wow,
I ain't
she was
doing it.
such a
I ain't
nice
doing it.
woman. I'm shocked you're not still married to her.
I said, okay, we ain't doing that no damn more. And I remember when
Mhm.
I got away from her, I was doing all this stuff. I was like, I'm gonna get my ear pierced, and give me another tattoo. I'm gonna relive my young life. And after I looked at my checking account, and I'm like, okay, we ain't doing that no more. And
Yeah.
I just got over it. I literally just got over it. I was like, what? Okay, grow up.
You spent a minute being
And
indulgent, and then you realized that
yeah,
that was a lot. So no,
yeah,
good
yeah.
job.
Yeah, no, we done. I was like, yeah, bump this. Yeah, now we done. Bump,
Yeah.
screw this. But hey, let me see here. Hold on.
I planted tobacco yesterday, mister.
Tobacco.
Yes,
Oh,
sir.
okay.
Yes, sir.
What
I
the
had it
heck is?
already
What the?
germinated. All right.
Uh,
Well, okay. First things first. And I bought the seeds to grow the tobacco to make Farmer Chad's chew because he chews tobacco, and I have done it
oh,
before
okay.
for him. But there are so many pests that really will get on that tobacco. That's what I'm using them for. The trap plants. to keep pests
Oh,
busy munching on tobacco instead of my food.
oh, okay.
But also, here in Virginia, they grew tobacco here, and I don't know. Let's see what happens.
That's one time I picked up big bales of tobacco. I did that also.
Really?
Yeah, they shoved it in the back of the trailer, and next thing you know, I got one video where they they put you on this big lift, and they open up the back doors, and the whole truck and the trailer pops a freaking wheelie. It's crazy, and
What?
that stuff comes flying out the back. Let's see if I can find it. I can repost it.
Yes,
I
do
was like, look
that.
at this. I was like, look at this mess. Yeah, I was at a silo. I think it was grain or whatever. They just shove it in the bag, not in bins or whatever. They just shove the thing in the bag and drop it on the ground. And drop it on the
Hmm.
back of the thing and just let it come flying out. I was like, wow, that's great. Yeah. The
That's
stuff I
interesting.
picked up. Yeah, the stuff I picked up. I picked up funky behind dead animal skins. I was like, what is that smell? And I opened up the bag and I said, oh
Oh
my God.
my, no.
Yeah,
Thank you.
yeah, yeah,
Again, haven't even had my coffee yet. Ew.
yeah, yeah, yeah. Some of this stuff. Wow.
That's a lot. Yeah, like I
All
had said, my ex, he's a longshoreman, and oh my goodness, I used to hear all the stories, and actually I had been down to the docks and seen some things that, like cocoa beans coming in and stuff. That stuff it's really gross. Like
You just don't
they're
even
just
know.
in the hull of the ship. They're not packaged. Like there's people pee on them.
You just
The
don't
dudes are
even know
gross.
what happened.
I know it's some nasty
You,
shit.
no, you just don't know what happens to your food.
Oh, I know. Well, that's untrue. Now I know what happens to my food because I cook all of our food, all of it.
Yes.
But
And it's the good thing
it's
is
been
like
at the yeah.
because you pick up this stuff from local farms. You never went to like some of these places I've been to. You would be a vegetarian. I promise you.
I have been there.
Live,
I mean,
I live.
and I do know about it. Yeah, but I'm just gonna steer real clear of that whole subject right now. It's too damn early in the morning for me to get into that. But yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. I mean,
Yeah.
I try to
I,
do
especially when you
everything I
see them
can.
chicken trucks pass you, and all these chicken companies are, oh no, we don't leave our chickens in the dark. Yeah, you still do. You still do. Oh, they see the light, no, you're lying, and I drive by them
Deceptive
all the time.
practices,
Yep,
deceptive
yep.
practices. There's a
It,
lot
it's
there. There's
it's
a
the
whole lot.
smell coming from
Okay.
certain things.
Well, I live actually
It,
really close to one of the Smithfield. I'm right close to Smithfield, Virginia. Actually, like really, really
yeah,
close. And so we have the pig trucks will be
and you know
riding
who owns
by you,
Smith?
and
I believe
well,
I
it
think
ain't
it's Smith.
America no more. It ain't America.
No,
Nope.
we don't
Mm-mm.
realize, and I'm not trying to be whatever
I do.
people
I
say.
realize
It's all. It's most of this food is not American owned.
most of this
Most of these
food
things
should
come.
not be called food. It's
Yeah,
poisoned. It's
oh yeah,
toxic.
oh my God, it's way past toxic.
I know.
You know,
I know. I do, and it's
just
so terrible, sad.
regular bottled water. I didn't know that the regular plastic bottled water
Tap
gives
water.
off it's tap water, and the plastic seeps out like a
It does.
synthetic estrogen. A synthetic
Yeah.
estrogen. I didn't
It
even
does. Yeah. Yes, sir. A lot of people are trying to like move to stainless and stuff like that. That's actually one thing that we have not yet been able to tackle because I packed the guys this lunch and I have yet to find easy to use refillable, washable, packable bottles where I can pack enough for them to have
I,
enough drink throughout the day. it does weigh on me. The only thing I can say with that is that I just do the best that I can. We don't ever like have the bottles in a place where they're in the sunlight or warm because that causes that plastic to break down and then microplastics. But the fact of the matter is microplastics are everywhere. They're in every single blood sample of anybody in this country probably has microplastics in it, and we don't really know how bad or if it's going to be bad. We'll figure it out down the road, but I'm trying. I do try. I'm not perfect. I'm so far from perfect. It's not even funny.
But I found, I can't remember where I found it, but I found Aquafina was actually selling water in a can.
Do you remember? Hold the
I
phone.
don't, I don't, I don't
Do you
remember where I.
remember that there was canned water, and it had like a
Yeah,
green, like a government kind of label. I don't know why remember this, but there were cans of
yeah,
water. That's weird. Okay, so in Aquafina can, where did you find that?
yeah. But I can't remember where. It looked like how the beer bottle, like Michelob Ultra has tinfoil beer. They're shaped like a bottle, but it's actually it's made of metal
Oh,
and
the aluminum bottles.
yeah, the aluminum bottle, yeah. But
Okay, all right.
Aquafina had them and it looked like that. And I was like, okay, I need to find this again. And I
Hmm.
can't remember where I found it. As soon as if I find it, I'll let you know because that's something that I have no problem paying a little extra for.
I can't actually drink
Or
Aquafina. I have serious in the past. I have had serious intestinal, digestive, heartburn, GERD, um, bleeding ulcers and stuff. And so many of the waters would cause acid reflux or cause
okay,
it to act up. Yeah, I mean, as it turns out, that's because the acids in my body are not high enough. But yeah, there's some waters I don't mess with them. That one in oh, Deer Park. I wouldn't touch Deer Park if I was dying of thirst. I don't care. I wouldn't touching that
have,
shit.
have you tried to get some digestive enzyme? You got to go to a
No.
herbal
This is what
store.
I've
You
done.
got to
This is what I've done. I take a diluted shot of raw apple cider vinegar before
yeah,
and
yeah,
sometimes after every meal now, and that's no longer an
yeah,
issue unless I forget to
yeah.
do that. But the what water? Oh, well, Fiji. I like Fiji a lot, but that's
Yeah.
expensive water. I don't
Have you
know. So
tried
I wonder.
Voss?
Yes, I do. It's like a bougie brand name just slapped on Deer Park water. It's really just crap.
Yeah,
I don't like it. It's high
yeah,
acid. I tested the pH in a whole lot of different bottled waters years ago. And
yeah.
yeah, Deer Park is a very highly acidic water.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I told you I was a geek.
What about that? What's that water? I can't remember now. I can't remember the name of it. And it's supposed to be. It's supposed to be good for you, but it's expensive as heck. It's
Is
not.
it fizzy water?
No, it's not one of these funky names, but it's. I can't remember. The harder I remember, my head hurts.
The,
God.
you better get yourself rested. We have a 6 o'clock appointment this morning, sir. But
Yes. Like, oh my god! I'm like, oh my god!
Fiji, I think Fiji water is it's a soft, smooth water. It's because it has silica in it,
uh-huh.
and it makes it excuse me, it makes it actually like feel soft and velvety. The mouth feels very soft. Have you ever tried that water?
No. Do you? But
Don't. You
this.
won't like any other
I've,
water if you do.
I've been looking at this one lady that's on TikTok. She's telling me I'm going to try it, but it's they. What she's saying is it's a certain salt that you need to buy, but this salt is so freaking expensive. I mean, Celtic
Is it
salt.
real salt? Oh, Celtic
Yeah,
salt
no,
is
it's,
not really expensive. So that, and I know that Black's Tropical Homestead, and the matter of fact, they're on. You know, Miss T got them this morning.
yeah.
I'm like,
But
Lord, I'm
okay, so
never
but the
getting
lady
anything done
said,
between 9 and 11.
but
But
the
yeah,
lady
yeah,
says that you're supposed to take a little bit of that tongue before you drink the water, and it'll actually help the absorption of the minerals, so you can be more hydrated, in your
yes,
body. But she's like,
yes,
don't put a
because
whole lot, but just like a little.
one
Yeah,
little grain. That was definitely Black's Tropical Homestead that you're talking about then, and she is a very intelligent woman. She absolutely knows what she's talking about. I use real salt usually, and I'll put a little teeny bit of it in the waters that has the minerals in it. But yeah, that's your electrolytes. It's not that complicated.
yeah,
It's not a
yeah.
magical. You don't need like
Listen,
a
I think
magical brew or a
I'm
little
a,
bit of sugar too. Like I like to do a little bit of honey and salt when we're dehydrated in each glass of water.
yeah,
Just very. You
listen,
can't taste it. It's just enough.
yeah, yeah. Because all this other stuff that you try to take to get all of that in your system is, oh my God, I'm bad with it,
It's
but
yeah.
oh boy, I'm so
Well,
bad with it.
so
Trying,
much of the other stuff that's out there that is it's marketed for hydration. It has that industrial mechanized sugary high fructose corn syrup in it, and then they put the color in it too, which we don't do color anymore either. I
yeah.
kind of challenge you to do some research into the food colorings and what it's made of and what it does to your body because it's really, really bad. Really. And we're
I'm
shoving this
happy
crap
that
down kids' throats.
I'm happy that I stopped mainly. I had a couple of sodas the other day, but normally I don't. Normally
Oh,
I'm just straight
same.
water, 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 water.
I mean, well,
And
variety is the spice of life and everything. There's other things. There's
yeah, but
coffee, there's Michelob Ultra.
yeah, but I'm even tired of that. I'm like, oh, okay.
Oh,
Let me go back to my drinking water. Screw this beer. I'm gonna
what?
go back to my water.
You're in Georgia. You know who's in Georgia? Oh my God, I'm so jealous of you right
Like
now.
everybody and mother is in Georgia.
They are J3Gs,
Yeah,
Georgia. Uh,
yeah. Well,
oh my Lord.
Yeah, Jay Jordan is actually on the other side of where my yard is. He lives over on that side of town.
I'm sorry.
But
What?
yeah, he lives on that side of town. I
Wow, you
know,
down
I
there
know
in
where
the cool state.
yeah, I know what town he lives in. We here. He lives in Decatur. He's in Decatur, so But
Did you say
I,
she'd?
I
Yeah, everybody
yes,
cool is in damn Georgia. I
yeah,
need to move. Hold
yeah.
up. Let me put my house up. I'm not moving.
And Miss T talking about going to Savannah. I don't know why she want to go to Savannah. She don't really. She don't realize
It's a pretty place.
it's a pretty place to visit. Let me put it that way. It's a pretty place to visit. I'll leave it at that.
Okay, I
I
can't say
don't want to
nothing.
be negative.
I don't know nothing about
Uh,
it. I don't
I
know a thing
remember
about it.
back in
Don't
the.
leave.
I remember a couple of years ago when I was doing satellite and I was working down there for 6 months. I was like, okay, this would be a nice place to visit, but I ain't moving here. I'm just saying. I'm just saying. But
I haven't made it to Georgia and spent any time anywhere as an adult, which is sad. I've been through there a few times. My
well, no,
favorite.
I understand what you go
You
through.
what?
I understand what you're
Yeah,
going through.
yeah.
And
It sucks.
it's good.
Well, kind of.
It could be that you need to get you some Bose. Not the Bose music headphones, but they have a
The
noise
noise
cancellation.
canceling.
Yeah,
Well,
try. I would try that when you walk into a crowd,
the
so you
yeah.
can't
Well,
hear
and
them. It just
the
go ahead.
crowd, the sound in a crowd isn't as much. It's it's trying to process all the personalities and stuff. And then with traveling, it's mainly just because there's other people, and they act like idiots, and they're frightening, and they're scary. And then, okay, so here's what happens. I was so angry my whole life. I was an angry person, and
Yeah.
it came off as angry and defensive and all of those things because I was scared as shit. Okay, just facts. Bottom line, I was scared. I was always trying to figure out how can I make everybody happy, because I just want everybody to be nice and happy. I want people to like me, and it just did not happen well. So you're walking around scared all the time, lashing out at people about every little thing, feeling overly criticized and judged and all that other shit, which that's just what happened. And in order for me to not put myself in that overwhelmed, overstimulated state, I can't put myself in the middle of all that, especially not on a regular basis. I just cannot.
Yeah.
I was unaware prior to moving and cutting ties with the world, basically. Family, I'm like, I'm done. It was just so bad at that time when the world shut down and I moved. It was terrible. I think I might have just used up all I had before or something. I don't know. I didn't know that you could feel like this. And I never want to feel any other way, because in general, I typically on a daily basis feel very peaceful. If no other thing, that peace is something that I will fight to the death to keep. I'm just never going to go back to feeling just terrified and everyone. And I know in a large part I will not have to ever do that again, because I understand who I am more, being a person who's autistic, and I did not know that. That's all new. I just learned that this year, and we're barely into this year, and I learned that I'm autistic. It explained so many things to me, and that gave me full creative license to just like say, screw it all. I do not have to fit in. I can be weird out here, and my weird peeps can come and see me. And then I found YouTube, and I was like, oh my God, that's amazing.
Well, see, and that's what I'm saying is like either the noise cancellation or some soothing music. And when you're going through crowds, this is what happened to me when I went to that at that cruise, port.
Yeah.
The next time I had music in my ear, I had music in my ear, and I literally was looking at the ground. I have ridiculously great. I can't see what the darn, but my peripherals is like eagle eye. I can look down and still be seeing everything. I'm looking down at the ground and just pass through people, and I had music in my ear. And I was holding, and I got through it, and I was like, wow, I made it through it. I made it through. And sometimes you got to test the water to see if you can do it, or no, I can, or whatever. And see, I realize I understand what you're saying when you say fear. I understand where you say anger, because fear and anger are so closely.
Well, it's completely rooted. It's exactly the same emotion. It just manifests itself different.
Yes,
exactly.
They're so close, because especially you have to feel secure. You have to be energized. You have to be. You gotta be so full of positive, safe energy before you make an effort to be around a whole bunch of other people. That by the time you're done, you're drained again.
Oh yeah, and it's not for me anyway. It's not because of the noise, and that's one of the things. Like for Matthew, the sounds is a lot for him. Like he covers his ears frequently. I don't frequently cover my ears. The noise doesn't bother me so much. I actually have like extremely good hearing, and I've used that to my advantage. I listen a lot. I listen to what goes on between people, how they interact. That's how you learn, by observing other people. I'm still learning to this day. That's the part that's too much for me. It's processing what does that mean? Oh, well, what does that mean? Just trying to like figure out the dynamics of people. Because when you're actually around the people, it adds another layer of processing. It's not just the auditory, it's the physical world of what's going on. And so the combination of the two is too damn much. In
Okay, I
small
got
amounts I can handle it. But I do believe that like the Soil Family Expo and stuff like that, if I can make that travel, that if I could make that trip, I believe I would be okay in that situation because they are already my type of people. And I
got
don't
you.
have to worry about, feeling like I'm just being looked at
Got
as the dirty little girl in the background because quite frankly, I felt like that my whole life. The poor, dirty little white chick, poor, just all the things, just all of they just, it's been a tough life.
Well,
I
but
have a
guess
good
what?
life now
Th-
though.
That's the thing. We're gonna work on that.
Oh yeah.
We're gonna work on that together, and because I know where you're coming from.
Mhm.
I was I was a piece of shit. I'm this, I'm that, and Let's hold up. Let me pull over. You're about to lose me. I didn't know my battery was draining. I thought I had it
Oh.
plugged up.
Oh.
My phone. I didn't realize that. Hold on. I'm
Yeah,
pulling
we
over
got
to
a
the
whole
side
show
of the
coming
road.
up. You better get that thing plugged in,
No,
Mister
shoot.
Mister.
Shoot. Yeah.
You've been gone
No, dude,
completely
shoot.
black and radio
I know.
silent. I've been like, what?
I like, what the hell? We have lost him.
Oh yeah, right.
Wait a minute. What the heck? And I didn't realize that I didn't realize I was freaking doing that. And like, until my screen started getting black. And I'm like, oh, and that happened before. I'm like in the middle of the line. I ran out of juice. I was like, oh, shoot. What the hell? I'm like, oh my
Right?
God.
Yeah.
I'm so pathetic.
That would be that would be bad. That would be so bad.
You know what? But we're keeping it.
Yes.
Hold on. Let's see here. Let's see this.
So for me, in
Let's see
large
here.
part, I'm at the place in my life where I'm like, screw it. I spent enough time out in the world. I'm just gonna be here at my house. I'm just gonna be here. I'm good.
Oh my
I
God.
hate it. When I have to go anywhere, I'm like, oh my God, I don't want to go.
Uh
It's
oh.
like I'm rapidly trying to be a shut in. What are you doing? Is your battery dying?
Yeah, it's dying. I mean, it's dying bad. What I might have to do? Oh,
You have to shut it down.
it died.
And stop. I'm hanging in here. See if you can get back up here. Don't be crazy. Oh, I gotta make coffee. What am I doing? Well, everybody or anybody, if y'all hearing this on the replay, Can't Stop's battery was going dead. We're trying to see if he can get powered back up as he is deliriously driving the roads of America, spreading happiness and harmony. Oh my, what in the world? Sun's coming up. Oh yeah. It's a whole new day. And I'm the only one up here on this line. Come back, Can't Stop. Come back. Oh man. Well, um, he's got to get his phone charged up, people, because we have a 6 a.m. show to start. And I'm going to jump off of his live stream because really I just jumped up here to tell him good morning and what in the world are you doing? Um, I hope you come back and join us at 6 a.m. Eastern Standard Time for a whole lot of laughs and foolishness because we don't know what we're doing, but we're having a good time doing it. Y'all have a beautiful day. I hope to see you at 6 a.m. Bye.
Hello?